The movie Superman 2, 1980, left a deep impression on fans with its epic battles and inspiring superhero characters. But when the stage lights gradually turned off, behind the glamour of this classic film were the tragic real-life stories of the 17 actors, whose fates then went through painful turning points that few people knew. Who knows? Their destiny is nothing short of a tragedy, from sudden accidents that took their lives when their careers were at their peak, to endless battles with prolonged illness, and even mental struggles, silently leading to a tragic death. The faces that the audience once loved gradually left the world, leaving a legacy not only in the hearts of the public but also in a sense of loss and endless regret. The legacy of Superman 2 is not only the dramatic action moments on screen, but also the bitter real-life stories of the actors who lit up the film. These untimely tragedies serve as a grim reminder of the fragility of life and the impermanence of the film industry's halo. Christopher Reeve, born September 25, 1952, has become the living symbol of Superman, the strong and brave superhero character he portrayed in Superman 2, 1980. With an ideal physique and attractive face, Reeve realistically portrayed the images of Superman and Clark Kent, bringing these superheroes from comic books to the big screen. But Reeve's life, like many of the characters he played, was not easy or smooth. Growing up in the bustling New York City, Reeve faced early emotional difficulties when his parents divorced when he was young. This left a deep wound in his heart and greatly affected his personal and spiritual development. However, thanks to his passion for acting, he found his path. Reeve pursued his dream with admirable perseverance, and in the late 1970s, he was given the role of a lifetime, Superman. Although Reeve had a successful career in film and theater, his personal life was not so smooth. However, in 1992, he married Dana Morosini, the woman who brought him comfort and steadfast love. The couple had a son together, Will Reeve, born in 1992. Life seemed to be peaceful when a terrible tragedy occurred in 1995. During a horseback riding session, Reeve fell and suffered a serious injury, leaving him paralyzed from the neck down. This accident not only took away his ability to move, but also completely changed his life, turning him from a strong hero on screen into a person who had to face hardships and pain, physically and mentally. However, Reeve did not submit to fate. He spent the rest of his life fighting for the rights of people with disabilities, becoming a symbol of courage and resilience in the face of adversity. The years in a wheelchair were a constant battle with pain. Despite suffering greatly, Reeve remained steadfast in promoting stem cell research in the hope that one day, paralyzed people like him can regain the ability to move. However, no matter how strong his spirit was, his body could not endure long-term exhaustion. On October 10, 2004, Christopher Reeve died of heart failure after a massive heart attack. He passed away at the age of 52, leaving deep sorrow in the hearts of his family, fans, and the whole world. Reeve's passing is not only a huge loss for cinema but also a pain for those who saw him as a true hero, someone who not only saved the world on screen but also fought in the war, tirelessly fighting for the rights of people with disabilities in real life. Reeve lived and died a hero, and the legacy he left behind will surely live on in the hearts of his admirers. Margot Kidder, born October 17, 1948, is a talented and charming actress, best known for her role as Lois Lane in Superman 2, 1980. With her unique appearance and strong acting style, she breathed life into the character of Lois Lane, turning her into the model of a smart, courageous journalist who is not afraid to confront danger. But Kidder's real life, full of hardships and events, is a far cry from his strong screen image. Margot Kidder grew up in a remote town called Yellowknife in Canada. Her childhood was not so peaceful, but it molded her into a resilient person who is not afraid of challenges. In the early years of her career, she quickly became famous through many different roles, but it was the role of Lois Lane in the Superman film series that made her a famous star around the world. In her personal life, Margot Kidder was married 3 times. Her first marriage was to writer Thomas McGuane, from whom she had a daughter named Maggie. However, this marriage did not last, and Kidder later went on to marry actor John Hurd and French director Philippe de Broca, but both of these marriages also ended in heartbreak. These breakups left deep wounds in Kidder's heart, making her feel lost and lonely. In addition to problems in her married life, Margot Kidder also had to face severe personal tragedies. In 1990, she was in a terrible car accident that almost took her life. This accident not only caused Kidder physical pain, but also interrupted her career for 2 years, leaving her struggling to recover and return to film. However, the most terrible thing happened to Margot Kidder in 1996, when she experienced a traumatic event that shocked the whole world. She was found homeless and in a psychotic, delusional state, sitting in a stranger's backyard. Her life was torn apart by the rigors of mental illness, and the media at the time dug deep into her heartbreaking situation, turning it into a shocking public story. Although Kidder has managed to get his life back together after his hardships, his battle with mental illness and addictions remains a never-ending battle. Finally, on May 13, 2018, Margot Kidder tragically took her own life at the age of 69. Her cause of death was determined to be a drug and alcohol overdose, an end pain for a life full of turmoil and tragedy. Margot Kidder is a clear testament to the fragility of life, especially in the glamorous world of Hollywood. She was once a symbol of strength and beauty on screen, but her real life was filled with unbearable pain. Even though she is gone, she still leaves a great legacy in the hearts of fans, and her role as Lois Lane will forever be an indelible image in the hearts of audiences around the world. Ned Beatty, born July 6, 1937, is one of Hollywood's familiar faces, known for his diverse and impressive acting abilities. In Superman 2, 1980, Beatty played Otis, Lex Luthor's clumsy and humorous assistant. Although this role is humorous, his real life contains many pains and ups and downs, far different from the funny image on screen. Beatty's personal life is quite complicated. He married a total of 4 times and had 8 children. However, his family was never considered stable. Tragedy struck early in his life when his first wife, Walta Chandler, died in a car accident, leaving him severely depressed. This pain of loss became a deep trauma, greatly affecting Beatty mentally and emotionally, and then seemed to lead him into a series of failed marriages. Beatty's subsequent marriages continually encountered difficulties. From infidelity to struggles with his own demons, Beatty faced many personal issues. Although he was a talented and respected actor, his married life was always difficult, with divorces leaving many hurts. Besides, Beatty also had to battle obesity and heart problems. Both of these health problems not only greatly affected his daily life but also had a strong impact on his acting career. Despite this, Beatty remained resilient in his work, continued to participate in film projects and never gave up his artistic passion. Beatty's battle with illness finally came to an end on June 13, 2021. His passing at the age of 83 marked the end of a tumultuous yet memorable life. Ned Beatty is not only remembered by audiences for his humorous and profound roles, but also as a man who went through many ups and downs and continued to fight until the end of his life. Jackie Cooper, born September 15, 1922 in Los Angeles, California, is one of Hollywood's outstanding talents with a career spanning decades. Known for his role as Perry White, editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet in Superman 2, 1980, Cooper portrayed the image of a tough but passionate and dedicated editor. However, behind the glory of his acting career, Cooper's personal life is filled with pain and tragedy. Jackie Cooper began his acting career at a very young age and is one of the most successful child actors in Hollywood history. His talent soon shone through films such as Skippy, 1931, which helped him become the youngest actor ever nominated for an Oscar. However, Cooper's tumultuous life not only revolved around career successes but was also associated with failures and pain in his personal life. Cooper was married 3 times, but none of his marriages lasted long. The ups and downs in love and marriage always seemed to follow him, and that was also part of the suffering he had to endure. In particular, the greatest tragedy in Jackie Cooper's life occurred in 1988, when his son, John, took his own life. John's painful and unexpected departure left a deep wound in Cooper's heart, causing him to never be able to escape the feeling of loss. From then on, he lived in obsession and inconsolable pain, although he continued to work in the entertainment industry and participate in various film projects. In the last years of his life, Jackie Cooper withdrew from the screen, taking time to rest and reflect on his life. He lived more quietly, finding ways to face the pain that once dimmed the light in his life. Finally, on May 3, 2011, Jackie Cooper died at the age of 88 of natural causes. Even though he is gone, his contributions and mark in the film industry still live on. Jackie Cooper is not only a talented actor with a huge career, but also a symbol of resilience in life, despite facing many personal pain. He will always be remembered not only for his outstanding roles but also for his colorful, complex and contemplative life. Clifton James, born May 29, 1920 in Spokane, Washington, was a talented actor with a career spanning decades, best known for his role as the sheriff in Superman 2, 1980. The image of a tough, pragmatic, yet humorous police chief that James portrayed left a strong impression on the audience. However, behind the screen is the life of a person facing many losses and pain. James grew up in a family in Spokane, where he early developed a passion for acting. However, his life was not only about roles on stage and screen but also about arduous experiences during the war. Participating in World War II, James witnessed the sacrifice of many close friends, and this left a deep psychological wound in his heart. The guilt of being a survivor pursued him throughout his life, causing James to often wonder about the value and purpose of life. On the family front, James is married to Lori Harper and they have 6 children together. Although he always loved and cared for his family, the emotional pain from the war and his demanding acting career caused James to struggle to balance work and family life. Not only did he have to deal with psychological trauma, James also had to deal with illness in the last years of his life. Diabetes became a new battle for him, causing his health to decline significantly. Even though affected by this disease, James still maintains optimism and perseverance. However, the complications of diabetes became increasingly serious, causing him to suffer a lot of physical pain. On April 15, 2017, Clifton James died at the age of 96 from complications related to diabetes. His passing is a great loss for his family and fans. Clifton James left his mark not only through memorable roles but also through a life of resilience, facing many challenges. He is a symbol of strength and patience, an actor who is not only excellent on screen but also an energetic person in life. Susannah York, born January 9, 1939, is a talented British actress, known for her role as Lara in the film Superman 2, 1980. Her career began in the 1960s, when she participated in plays and television series, quickly attracting the attention of audiences with her delicate and emotional acting ability. She is best known for her roles in films such as The Killing Fields, 1984, and The Battle of Britain, 1969. Susannah has received many awards during her career, including the BAFTA Award for Best Actress. Her ability to role-play and charisma have left a deep mark in the hearts of audiences and colleagues. In 1960, Susannah York married writer Michael Wells. From this marriage, they have 2 children, Orlando and Sasha. However, family life is not as smooth as expected. After many years of living apart, their marriage fell apart, leading to a bitter divorce. Despite this, Susannah remained a loving mother, trying to spend time with her children throughout the difficult years. Susannah York's final years were greatly affected by bone marrow cancer. She fought this disease resiliently, showing admirable dignity and spiritual strength. Unfortunately, on January 15, 2011, Susannah passed away at the age of 72. Her passing left a great sadness in the hearts of her fans and colleagues, as well as in the family she loved. Antony Sher, born June 14, 1949, is a famous British actor, especially known for his role as bellboy in Superman 2, 1980. Besides her acting career, Sher is also an author, director and artist. He participated in many famous plays at the Royal Theatre, especially roles in Shakespeare's works. Sher is highly appreciated for her ability to embody complex characters and strong vitality in each role. Sher's personal life was not easy, as he battled severe depression throughout his life. He once described this feeling as a burden that left him paralyzed and exhausted. However, in the darkness of his trials, he found love with Gregory Doran, a director whom he married in 2005. This relationship brought him support and happiness during his last years of life. In 2020, Antony Sher received a diagnosis of terminal cancer, news that brought the lives of him and his loved ones to a standstill. He fought the disease for 2 years, but on December 2, 2021, Antony Sher passed away at the age of 72. His passing left a huge void in the art world and in hearts of those who love him. John Hollis, born November 12, 1927 in Fulham, London, is a talented British actor, best known for his role. Played the Elder of Krypton in the film Superman 2, 1980. With his deep voice and charismatic acting style, he created a character memorable in the superhero universe, contributing to enriching the picture of inhabitants of the planet Krypton. Hollis's career is not limited. In this role, he also participated in many other films and plays. Shows diversity in acting abilities and receives recognition from the world. Expertise. John Hollis is married to his childhood sweetheart, Mary. The couple had a son and they spent many happy years together. However, their lives were challenged when Mary was diagnosed with a severe degenerative disease. This illness left her bedridden for many years before her death in 1995. This loss left Hollis with deep sadness and loneliness as he faced life without her. Have a partner by your side. In 2003, John Hollis received a diagnosis of cancer. Even though he knew he was facing a serious illness, he refused active treatment, wishing to live his last days in peace. This decision probably comes from the desire to find peace after the suffering experienced in life. Finally, John Hollis passed away on October 18, 2005, at the age of 77. His passing not only marked the end of a cherished life but also left sadness in the hearts of those who loved him and his acting career. Marcus D'Amico, born December 4, 2019. 1965, is an English actor, notable for his role as Willie in the film Superman 2, 1980. With a natural acting style and the ability to convey emotions, D'Amico attracted the audience's attention, leaving his own mark on the series. This famous movie. However, his career does not stop at Superman 2. He also participated in many other projects, showing his talent and dedication. His dedication to art. Marcus D'Amico has never married, and his personal life has faced harsh challenges. Tragedy struck when he contracted HIV, a disease that not only affected his physical health but also led to severe bouts of depression. D'Amico has to fight not only the disease but also social stigma, which has made his life much more difficult. Marcus's battle with his health lasted until his death from pneumonia on December 16, 2020, at the age of 55. His passing was not only a great loss to his family and friends, but also left sadness in the hearts of fans and colleagues in the film industry. Michael Shannon, born January 24, 1943, credited as Michael J. Shannon, is a famous actor, especially for his role as assistant to the president in Superman 2, 1980. Shannon has had a successful career, starring in many films and plays, being praised for her excellent acting ability and strong screen presence. He not only showed diversity in his roles but also left a deep impression on the audience. Michael Shannon married Vickery Turner, and from this marriage they have one child. His personal life, although there were happy moments, was not without its challenges. Shannon faced various health problems, which weighed heavily on him, complicating both his personal and professional pursuits. Michael Shannon passed away on November 23, 2023, of natural causes at the age of 80. His passing left a huge void in the film industry, and his contributions to the arts will live on forever. Be remembered. Richard LeParmentier, born May 16, July 1946, is an English actor best known for his role as a reporter in the movie Superman 2, 1980. With diverse and stylish acting abilities. With a natural performance, LeParmentier attracted the audience's attention and left a mark. Special impression in this superhero movie. His career spanned the past decades, with roles in other famous films and plays. He has shown his talent in works such as The Empire Strikes Back 1980, where he played Admiral Ozzel. Richard is not only known for his talent, acting skills but also for his dedication to the arts industry, often participate in diverse projects. In his personal life, Richard LeParmentier has been married twice and has 3 children. Although he had happy moments with his family, his marriage did not last. The breakdown of his relationships left him with pain and a sense of failure, leaving him grappling with complex emotions. Despite this, he always tries to keep in touch with his children and is a loving father who always wants the best for his family. Richard LeParmentier's final years were plagued by health problems, possibly the result of life and professional pressures. His life became more difficult when faced with these health challenges. On April 15, 2013, Richard passed away suddenly at the age of 66. His passing left a huge void in the hearts of his family, friends and fans, along with grief for a talented man. He has contributed a lot to art. Don Fellows, born December 2, 1922, was an English actor best known for playing the general in the film Superman 2, 1980. With his refined acting ability and natural style, Fellows has contributed to creating a diverse picture of the characters in the film, one of classics of the superhero genre. His career spanned over the years, with roles in other films and plays, performing his dedication and talent. In his personal life, Don Fellows has experienced many joys and sorrows. One of the biggest shocks for him was the death of his wife, which caused him to have a mental breakdown. His family relationship, although there were happy moments, was not without its challenges. This loss not only affected his spirit but also made his life lonely and heavy. After the death of his wife, Don Fellows was diagnosed with cancer, a disease that worsened his health. He had to fight this disease for many years, but finally, on October 21, 2007, Don Fellows passed away at the age of 84. His passing not only left a sadness in the hearts of his family, but also to the fans and colleagues who followed and loved his talent. Richard Donner, born April 24, 1930, is not only an actor but also a famous director, appearing as Man Walking by Diner in Superman 2, 1980. He is better known as the director of famous films such as Superman, 1978, The Goonies, 1985, and Lethal Weapon, 1987. Donner created classic cinema works, contributed to shaping modern cinema and left a great influence in the entertainment industry. Richard Donner married Lauren Schuler Donner, a famous film producer, and together they have one child. Their family life is known for their closeness and love, and the two have supported each other in their careers and personal lives. Together they create outstanding works of art and are an inspiration to many others in the industry. Richard Donner passed away on July 5, 2021, of natural causes at the age of 91. His passing marked the end of a remarkable life and an illustrious career, leaving behind a cinematic legacy rich and impressive in the hearts of fans. Glenn Ford, born May 1, 1916. In Sainte-Christine d'Auvergne, Quebec, is one of the famous actors of Hollywood in the 20th century. He began his acting career in the 1990s. 1930s and quickly became a big star, prominent in his roles in films such as Gilda, 1946, Blackboard Jungle, 1955, and The Big Heat, 1953. In Superman 2, 1980, Ford took charge. Takes on the role of Jonathan Kent in the opening credits, an influential role, large in shaping the image of the Superman character. With more than 100 movies during his career, Ford left a profound mark and is remembered as one of the icons of classic cinema. Glenn Ford has been in a few relationships throughout his life, but his married life has not been easy. He married Eleanor Powell in 1943, but they divorced in 1959. After that, Ford had a complicated love life, and although he had famous love affairs, he also had to deal with difficulties, challenges in relationships. He had a son named Peter Ford, who wrote extensively about his father's life and career. Glenn Ford died on August 30, 2006, at the age of 90, of natural causes. His passing left a huge void in the hearts of movie lovers, and he is remembered as one of Hollywood's legendary actors who contributed significantly to the film industry. Jean-Pierre Cassel, born October 27, 1932, is a French actor best known for his role as the French officer at the White House in Superman 2, 1980. Cassel has had a rich and varied career, participating in many famous films in and outside of France. With flexible acting ability, he has performed many memorable roles and left an impression on the audience. Cassel married Sabine Letique and then Celerier, who bore him 4 children. Although he had happy moments with his family, Cassel's married life was not without turmoil. He faced difficulties in relationships, and balancing his acting career and family life became a big challenge for him. Cassel's battle with cancer became another tragic chapter in his life. While continuing to work, he faced pain and declining health. Jean-Pierre Cassel passed away on April 19, 2007, at the age of 74, after a long battle with this cruel disease. His passing left behind grief for his family, friends, and fans, as well as leaving a rich artistic legacy in the hearts of the public. Christopher Malcolm, born August 19. In 1946 in Aberdeen, Scotland, is an actor famous for his role as Human. Prison laundry guard in Superman 2, 1980. With self-acting ability. Natural and versatile in his performing style, Malcolm has made his mark in music. Pleased the audience through his roles. He doesn't just appear in series. Big movies but also had many successful roles on the theater stage, showing his talent. His diverse talents and dedication to the art of acting. Christopher Malcolm married Judy Malcolm, and together they have 3 children. Although their family life had happy moments, tragedy struck when they lost a daughter. This loss affected him deeply, making life more difficult. Malcolm had to deal with the pain of loss, which further highlighted the strength of his spirit and the love he had for his family. Christopher Malcolm died on February 15, 2014, at the age of 67, from cancer. His passing not only left a sadness for his family but also for his fans and colleagues in the film industry. The legacy he left behind through his roles and dedication to art will always be remembered. Trevor Howard, born September 29, 1913 in Cliftonville, Kent, is a talented actor who played the elder Krypton in Superman 2, 1980. He is known for his poignant and profound roles in many classic films, such as Brief Encounter, 1945, and The Caine Mutiny, 1954. Howard is one of the leading actors of his generation, helping to create memorable cinematic stories. Trevor Howard married Helen Cherry, but their married life was not smooth. They had no children, and their relationship was often strained due to Howard's struggles with alcoholism. The struggles in his personal life created a sad tone in his career, causing him to face many challenges. Trevor Howard died on January 7, 1988, at the age of 74, after a long battle with liver failure. His passing not only left sadness for his family but also for the film industry, where he left behind a rich artistic legacy. The deaths of actors like Christopher Malcolm and Trevor Howard are great losses for the film community and art lovers. They are not only people who have contributed to classic films but are also artists with emotional life stories. Their loss reminds us of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing moments with loved ones. If you have any opinions or memories about these actors, please leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the latest videos.